What's going on?
What is up, everyone? This is DGU Podcast, a new episode because we're not. If you paid attention to the 2 episodes ago, we are no longer doing any counted episodes. We are now just doing, well, whatever the title is, the conversations, whatever. So,
We're making episodes.
Yeah, we're just making episodes without them being numbered. So it may be confusing for all of you out there to be listening to us. However, we are wanting to do something a little different with our show. So hopefully you guys can appreciate us kind of diversifying our methods a bit. One thing I definitely want to make sure that I let all of our viewers know is that from Adrian and I both, we definitely appreciate the fact that you guys are listening in. I have seen the metrics and you guys are downloading it, and it's amazing. It's great. We have literally lots of people that are downloading our episodes since we've been bringing it out. And so far we've been on point. For those of you that are just brand new to our show here with Adrian and myself, we mainly go over lifestyle topics, business, motivation. We come from Adrian comes from sports, just like myself, and we bring a lot of our life, I guess, insight from sports and how we deal with it in our life, as well as just external things that we just kind of go in regards to. So with that being said, how has your day been, sir?
Oh, it's always lovely. Always lovely when you have a little activity from the inside to the outside. You know, it's always fun to be active because during this pandemic and COVID stuff, it was difficult to be outside. It was frowned upon almost. Like you can be outside.
Isn't that so weird though? Like as a kid, like I know we didn't go through a pandemic as kids or anything. Maybe the swine flu, I think, was one of them that we went through. But like other than that, it's like, as kids, even like as kids nowadays, it's like, going through the pandemic, it's like, oh no, don't go outside because you're gonna catch COVID or something of that nature. And just like one slight cough, one slight sneeze, it's like, get the fuck out right now. Like, we are not going to go ahead and allow you to be in our house. Like,
yeah. So I always thought about it now. And now this generation where it's all technology, everybody has a phone, has iPads, have computers. And when I was thinking as a kid, I used to be outside all day. I used to be riding bicycles, going to my friend's house. My mom used to call all my friends to make sure that I'm there because I wasn't home. I wasn't indoors.
Really?
Either playing sports, riding bicycles, hanging out with my friends. And it was hard for my parents to keep me inside. And now parents are telling their kids, go outside, go have fun, have activity, go do sports, go get into trouble. Shit.
Well, see, like with the pandemic, I feel like it's been one of those type of deals that people, like the parents nowadays, they want their kids to be inside because they don't want them to catch the virus or anything of that nature. And it's really cool. The transition that I'm seeing, at least, is that people are becoming more aware and of the fact of like that we can go outside and it's kind of a bit, I would say that it's a bit more controlled depending on which state you're in of the country of the United States. Because I know India right now, India is going through some crazy shit. Did you see that by chance? India.
No, I did not. What's going on?
Okay. So India has a whole thing going on right now. I saw this morning. I wasn't sure if it was a joke or not, but I saw it on Instagram. And basically it was this whole thing that they're fighting for oxygen because they had a variant of the virus has now broken out into India. By the way, you guys, today is Monday, May 3rd, just so all of you can have this for reference. But basically, yeah, there's like this whole thing going on in India right now, which is the fact that they're having this like limit on the amount of oxygen that they can have, which to me, I thought that's where I saw it as a joke, because I was like, wait a second, like oxygen. You just go outside and there's oxygen. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's weird. But then because like I've never had COVID, so I don't know, like, is it going to limit the amount of oxygen that you have? Okay, for our viewers, I feel like this is necessary to say. I don't know much about the virus and how it affects the human body. I have been the type that, like, through this entire pandemic for the last year, basically, my wife is the one that's been very much in tune with it, very much like what's going on with your body, what's going on with like how it's going to affect your body, stuff like that. So for lack of better words, sorry that I might have fucked it all up, because I don't know how the human body is supposed to react to the virus. Like, if it really does take oxygen away from you to where you need it, whatever the case may be, I don't know. So hopefully it doesn't sound too ignorant of myself. I'm pretty sure it does, but I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is.
We're not experts on everything or the viruses, but I did
Here,
have
put your microphone closer to you. Like, actually try to talk into the microphone. I want to see something.
Damien.
Oh yeah, there we go. Say it with your sweet voice.
Feels weird.
The point of having a microphone, my boy.
Yes, I mean,
I can hear you so well now.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure our viewers appreciate it, by the way.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're not experts. I've had COVID because my wife worked in the emergency department in the hospital, and she caught the virus, or it caught her. I don't know which one. And
they got into an entanglement.
You know what I'm saying? That entanglement is hardcore, man. We're actually listening to that song. So bad. And Will Smith is like in the worst like body Will Smith is
what
in the
about
worst
him?
Life right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw that shit. I didn't think really anything of it though, because I'm thinking about it like this. Like, you go into the show business, right? And you make literally millions of dollars off of a movie, or you make like hundreds of thousands of dollars off of a commercial or a TV show, right? Usually on a commercial, you can make anywhere between 10 to over 100,000, depending on which commercial it's for. So my point to that part is the fact that they make so much fucking money. So for them, being able to have a long career in show business is more vital than keeping your body in shape. Because like for Matthew McConaughey, for example, there's so many roles that he has had that he's literally been that he's had to lose weight, like go from 170 to like 120, and I think even 110 pounds for one of his things. That was just insane. But literally, because actors literally go through these type of things, not saying that Will Smith has had to go through those, because I know for a lot of his movies that he's had more action roles. Like, I mean, everybody who knows Will Smith knows all the movies in general. But the fact of it is that they have, I'm very sure that he's had to keep up a lot of his physical, like his physical abilities, maybe. And I'm sure, obviously, his stunt double definitely is very up to par. But in regards to Will's shape, his physique is something that I don't feel like he would really have to worry about too much. So I just think that it's like, I think that it's more so for Will Smith. That is, I think it's one of those things that it's like, who cares?
There's a will, there's a way.
Well, no. I feel like it's like they're just bringing up a topic to keep Will Smith relevant in news and trending news.
That was like, yeah, that was my pun.
What was the pun?
There's a will, there's a way.
Okay, that's it. That's a good pun.
So my thing on that is, as actors or athletes, it's your body and your activity or your strength or your condition is part of your job. Now, just how you said it, Matthew McConaughey had to get a certain, just like the Marvel Avengers,
Yeah.
they all had to bulk up.
Yeah.
They all had to go through this, camp of working out and training their ass
Yeah.
off for that role. So
Was
I
it
get it.
Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah,
The Avengers, Thor.
Thor,
Yeah.
also Captain America. I'm sure, Iron Man, Hulk. I think everybody.
I don't think the Hulk has really had to go through too much, honestly.
But I mean,
Debatable, I guess, but
I also think they have to help their stunt double do some of the action, so they won't look so unorthodox and
well, I know the stunt doubles do the vast majority, if not all, honestly. Like, so
of yeah. But I also think they have to look like they know what they're doing, right? The actors.
the actors, yeah, but usually how it goes, this is kind of the beauty of movie magic, if you will, is that they'll cut to a scene. Let's say if you're falling from a building,
Yeah.
literally they'll take the scene from the stunt double falling from the building, and then what they'll do is do a cut to when he's whenever they land on the ground. So all you see is the person like jumping, like from what you think is that it's a perfect transition from a fall to like down to the ground, but then all the person is doing is just jumping and the camera pans to the jump end and then go into the scene. That's literally what happens.
I've seen a few behind the scenes.
So that
Cool. It's super awesome, that technology. I also thought we also thought about like 90 movies, how great they were, and they're not. It's nothing the same anymore because everything's so high tech and high definition, where it's all green screens and all that stuff. I actually work with a teacher that she does movies and small roles, small movies, and
Wait, a teacher does this?
yeah, she's a teacher. She's also an actress, and her whole
Oh,
family is an actress. She's in drama. She teaches kids about drama and acting, and she's played plenty of movies, plenty of shows. She does small movies. She does musicals. All this. She's super freaking talented.
what's her name?
Jessica Pyle. Jessica Pyle.
Jessica Powell.
Pyle. Pyle. And so she knows a lot of people in the showbiz. And she's telling me how she makes movies, like recently this whole COVID, where she was making this like Hallmark movie kind of status with her from Friend, and they did it at home. They put the green screen in the background, and they had to act it out, kind of thing, with her husband. Her husband's also in the in the show business, and how crazy that they can make a movie at home, just green screen, and then let the people and that are talented behind the computer and just do what they got. They know what to do, God-given talent sometimes, so I give it props to them.
Have you seen, I forgot, did you ever see 30 Rock or no?
Dirty Rock?
30 Rock.
30
Rock.
No,
with oh my God.
no.
Okay. I think it actually is, let me see here. Okay, so it is Tracy Morgan for some, because I think in the show it's Tracy Jordan show, but his name is Tracy Morgan. Basically,
The short,
huh?
The short actor, the funny guy.
No, he's a black dude.
That short guy. He's short.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I've never met him, so I don't know. But basically, like, it's them, Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin. Really good. It's like it's like a play on situations with what happens at SNL, or
really?
yeah, like I don't know if it's necessarily SNL, but I know that it's like NBC Studios with like Conan O'Brien is frequently seen in the show as well, because it's literally NBC Studios. So it's like I personally like it a lot. Like, it took me a minute to actually get into it, and I've seen it years ago, and I tried to get into it, but it was one of those things that you basically have to see it from the first season and then carry on through from there, because all of the situations that happen from the first season go through the second season and the third season. And then because there's a whole bunch of flashbacks from like different shows that they've done and everything as examples as to why not to use this person for that, why not to do this, oh, you remember this, oh, blah 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 blah. So I don't know, it's I know that maybe a lot of our viewers might have seen 30 Rock before, but for me, I just now got into it and I'm like, it's a pretty good show actually. I was pleasantly surprised.
That reminds me of Elon Musk trying to, give his take on what they should do on Saturday Night Live and stuff like that. You heard about that?
I just found out about that today, which go figure, because basically with Elon, well, not even just with Elon, but with Dogecoin, it's had its all-time high today at 44 cents. And basically there's a whole bunch of speculation that that Dogecoin is going to be going down, or actually it may be going up to 50 cents by this weekend. But there's a whole bunch of speculation that that Dogecoin, because Elon Musk is going to be on SNL, lots and lots and lots of people are going to be looking at they're going to be looking at SNL and seeing what goes on with that. So lots of people are basically, there's a whole bunch of speculation that a bunch of people are going to be investing in the Dogecoin because of Elon Musk being in SNL on Saturday night. It's like to my understanding, it's one of the most anticipated SNL skits or shows to have ever come forward, that people are really wanting to take a look at. So I thought that was actually really cool that they're
well, I invested in Dogecoin. I don't know about you.
I got 5,400 coins in that bitch.
Damn.
I got onto this shit before, like back whenever it was like 5 and 6 cents, dude. I'm into this shit like not as much as other people. Like other people that got into it, they are literally like, some people have millions of Dogecoin, but like I told you to get it, and you're like, oh wait, what? And no, I guess you finally did.
I got it a long time ago.
When did you get it?
$20, and now it's like, I quadrupled my money.
How much? Wait, when did you buy in?
I threw some more because I knew it was gonna blow even more right now.
Well, but like, what price did you buy it at?
0.39 or less. 30 cents.
Wait, you got it at 39 cents?
Yeah. Less.
How long ago?
37, like a week ago.
Okay.
Screw it. I thought I got paid, and I was like, it's gonna go to $1 at least, so I'm gonna just double my money.
I thought. Wait. So did you not get into it back in like January or February?
Yeah, February.
What did you get it back at that time? Do you remember?
0.029 or something like that, or 0.04 or something like that.
Yeah, it should be around that time. It was about 5 or 6 cents for sure.
Yeah, like 5. It was like 4 or 5 cents. I got it.
Yeah, that's about the time that I got mine as well, and I put in I just kept on pouring money into it just because.
Yeah, of course.
But I right now I've got about 5,400 coins. So, but my average cost has been about 16 cents.
Nice.
So I bought in pretty much a lot of the dips that were there and everything in the recent weeks. But yeah, it's been actually
yeah. It's funny because my wife wants to get into crypto and stocks and stuff like that, and it's kind of exciting that my wife wants to do stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, all right, let's do it together. Let's learn about it. Let's invest in it.
I did not realize that you guys were wanting to get into cryptos, because I know so much about cryptos. It's insane.
Yeah, you've been talking about Coinbase, and I definitely want to get into it, especially because the pie coming out. I'm still mining. I'm still learning about that. Um, so even kids at the high school level are telling me that they've invested or throwing money in the stocks and learning all about that, or like little entrepreneurs. And you know, some kids are telling them that the teachers make them feel, stupid in a way, because grades are, what tells them how smart they are, kind of thing. It puts them.
Speaking to the microphone.
I'm trying to think about what he was trying to tell me. That just because he doesn't do his homework doesn't mean he's not smart. Doesn't know how to invest. He's an entrepreneur. He wants to physical work instead of reading books and writing about it. And that's how smart you are, because you understand it and all that good stuff. Where
he's not book smart, he's street smart, basically, is
yeah,
is the best
that's
way to say it.
a lot of students in my high school where I work at.
I feel like that's a lot of students in general.
Yes, but it's also some good book smart kids that I know themselves more, not just because they just do it to please their parents and what is needed from them in a case, like that's usually they say like, hey, at least you get a high school graduation, do what you got to do. If you want to work somewhere else, and that's fine, but at least we are asking for a high school diploma,
right?
And whatever you want to do after that, that's up to you, as long as you're working or in school. You don't want a son or a daughter to be a bum at home and not doing anything, unless you're going to be TikTok or Instagram famous. But chances of that are very low.
Well, I think nowadays it's actually a lot easier for people to get noticed and everything, especially on TikTok, because it's like you have, I think hundreds of millions, if not maybe even a billion, videos on YouTube, users on YouTube, users on Instagram, even TikTok, and it's like, and TikTok, I find to be a lot like Dogecoin, that it's the community that's going to really sprout up the community, or that sprout up that person in general, like, because you have to get 15 million views or 15 million likes, however the fuck it works. And it's like nowadays, it seems to me like people don't feel like, or kids especially, don't feel like you have to work as hard just because they see this fake reality of people. It's like, yeah, like you can do all these things, like you can do you can do the whole making videos and shit like that, but even the videos, especially if you're going on YouTube and you're not coming from TikTok famous, you're just going on YouTube and that's it, then it's like, unless someone on Reddit maybe catches up with you, and then like then you go through the Reddit community and get kind of YouTube famous from there. There's ways to do it for sure, but I feel like there's always a type of skill trade that you should be into as a fallback plan. Like, and there's a big fucking problem with that side too, because if you get to the point that you have too many skills, then it's like, well, where do you go? Like, what do you start? Like, do you just start a whole bunch and kind of grow them all from there? Like, what are you supposed to do? So
Yeah,
that's like for the people that are.
No, yeah, and I think for the high school kids right now, and even early stage of college, it's a lot of pressure on choosing a career, or where they're going to go in their life, or what they're going to do for the rest of their lives, in a sense. And I think it's a lot too much pressure, where my career path changed quickly, and it can change dramatically when people are changing their career or their majors and their stuff like that, where like, well, I don't like this anymore, or I'm not interested in this anymore. Our minds change really fast. I don't like this, I don't want to do this anymore. And it's okay. I think it's finding yourself, understanding who you are. That's the easiest path to find what you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
that's where like it sticks. Like you're passionate about your job, you're happy about it, and you don't hate it, then I'm fine with it. Money will come, and you can make money about it.
I feel like at least for the viewers, especially if there's younger individuals that are listening to this stuff, at least in my perspective, you can do, especially like what you said, do what makes you happy. Like do what you have like a really good, like a great passion for, because there is that old saying, if you enjoy what you're doing, you're never going to work a day in your life. That is an actual fact. That is for real. Yeah. And the big thing here is the fact that you can go in for something that you got a passion for, but does not always mean that passion is going to give you the type of money that you want. Yes, you will make money, yeah, but especially for the younger viewers that are viewing this right now, you need to make sure that at least I'm going to give you guys a little bit of wisdom that my mom gave me, which was, I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you enjoy doing it, number one, and you make a lot of fucking money doing it. Those are the number two rules that my mom gave me as a kid. And, if she's listening, like, that's fucking great. And I thank you so much for that, because like that really did help me. But for real, like, people, especially the younger generation, they're always caught up with like, oh, well, this person's doing this person's doing that. And if anybody has read what is it, my Rich Dad Poor Dad, yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he even says it in there too. He says literally, mind your own business. And it's not meaning it rudely. It's not saying rudely as in like, oh, mind your own business, like, oh, fuck you type of shit. It's saying mind your own business, as in keep doing what you're doing. Don't go ahead and like, for example, you're going on Instagram, you're watching what other people are doing on Instagram. You're giving them all of the attention, which you're taking less attention, or you're giving less attention to yourself, because you're giving all your attention to the other people. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you go ahead and build someone else up whenever you have this X thing that you want so bad? And then, but you because you want this thing so bad, you're looking at this other entertainment shit, and maybe you've got ADD or ADHD like I do, and it's like, oh, squirrel, and you're looking at that instead of focusing on what your business is. Mind your own business, because that is what's going to get you further. And especially on the fact of, if you've got a passion for something, then great, you have a fucking passion, but make sure that this passion that you've got is like, you reverse engineer the whole thing. Go ahead and take the amount of money that you want to make on an annual basis. For all the younger viewers, it's on a yearly basis, January to December 31st, that is. The fact that you reverse engineer all the money you want to make, and then build a whole plan on a reverse engineered strategy, if you will, that's going to really give you exactly how much money you're going to make in this quote unquote passion of yours. And then you're really going to see, does all of the grime, the work, the elbow grease that you're having to put in, is it all worth the amount of money that you're going to make out for your outcome, if you will? Is it? Question mark. And that's basically going to be your answer. Sorry for going on a rant, you guys, but
I actually
feel like it's much needed.
No. I told you. Remember that I posted about that Mike Tyson. This is like, I do what I hate to do, but I do it like I love it. Like, there's so many people in this world that hate their job, or they're really good at something.
Wait, can you say that again?
Which part? The Mike Tyson quote?
Mm-hmm.
So, I do what I hate to do, but I do it like I love it. Like, there's certain athletes that, I'm gonna name one. Like, I think my brother knew Anthony Rendon, one of the players right now for the Angels.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, He's one of the most talented guys I've ever met. And he's one of the top players right now. Make
Okay.
millions.
Okay.
Doesn't love the sport, but he's great at it.
Okay.
Why not make money on something that you might, I mean, you're not very fond about, but you're really good at it? Like, wouldn't you want to make money on something that you're really good at, even though you don't love it? I mean, you can also, there's so much time to yourself at
Dude,
time.
I could relate with that so fucking well.
How?
So one of my businesses is financial services. And that's a very broad term because I'm a wealth advisor, financial advisor, if you will.
Yeah.
It's more on the white collar side. So literally dealing with high net what is it? High net worth to ultra high net worth individuals. Like these are people,
Millionaire.
multi-millionaires, like $40 million, 150, 500 million, all that shit. Okay. That's the people that I deal with. And what I don't like, at the end of the day, I don't like raising capital. I don't enjoy it. At the end of the day, I don't enjoy it.
Because you're doing somebody, huh? Because you're doing it for somebody else?
Well, I see, okay, on that side of things, it's kind of a double-edged sword because for me, because I'm doing it for somebody else, I personally don't mind the fact that I'm doing it for somebody else because that's the service.
Yeah, of course.
I signed myself up for that service because I'm really good at raising capital. I'm really good, freakishly good at it. And do I like it? No, I don't. But you know what? I do it because one, it's a service that I signed up myself up for, like I said earlier. Number two is that it pays me so fucking well. It's like, okay, am I gonna, like, I cannot make this type of money anywhere else pretty much, unless, I have the, like, if we're making money from once we're making money from our merch sales, which is coming soon, you guys, I promise. I know I've been saying that, but it is coming soon. So let's say we're making money from that, or making money from an app or something of that nature, then that would be great. But right now, I'm doing stuff that is going to get me to, like, keep my family fed, to keep me going, to keep the show going, because there's no financial support. Like, for all of our viewers out there that are watching and listening to this, we don't have financial support. This is all based on us. This is literally us. We poured our money into this to make this happen for all of you. So it's like, for me, I go ahead and do this shit because it's a service that I know I can do very well. Do I enjoy doing it? I don't enjoy it. No, especially, like, there's a few factors in here, just in case everybody's wondering. It's you're calling out to people, and these people have no idea you're calling them. So it's considered a cold call, especially if if they're not already a client of yours. So let's say you call this person out of the blue, and then you have to go ahead and pitch. You literally have to pitch to somebody that you have never talked to in your life. They don't know you. You don't know them. They're in a completely different state than you are as well. And your job is to go ahead and try to get them on a bait and hook to want to do the investment. And as long as they do the investment, then you get your commission from that. And whatever that commission is, whatever you negotiated with the person or the company that you're raising the money for, that's going to be how it goes. So for me, I don't like whenever I'm calling somebody and I'm like, hey, X person, do you want to do this? And they say, yeah, but they don't do anything. They don't give any actions. They don't give any, they don't actually get the documents out or get the money out or do the wire. You have to go through the whole babysitting bullshit, which I think is so stupid. I hate it. And I hate being the babysitter, especially on financial transactions. I hate that. I hate it. But because it pays me so well, I suck it up for my fucking family and for our things that we've got going on. And I suck it up and I fucking do it. So where the fuck else can I get that money from? I don't know, unless it's online internet to where I'm getting like $3.99 on a processing fee from millions of people, then yes, I can definitely get paid that way. But if it's on another realm, what are you gonna do? Like, you got to kind of suck it up and just go for it. If you want to do shit, it's temporary anyway. It's like,
Well,
it's
of
not going to be
course.
for the rest of your life,
No, and that's why we have our 9 to 5 where we get our main income, and then we also get our side hustle where we do other things where it's also something we enjoy, and then we always will have our hobbies. You need our hobbies. We need activity to get our mind off our work and
And I
and
wish I had those hobbies.
what do you,
All I fucking do is work, man.
you don't have
All I
any
do is
hobbies.
work. I don't have any fucking hobbies.
You wish you played hockey too.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I mean, COVID happened. It was hard to get on the team when that happens.
Yeah, but then like, let's say like for because I like to ride dirt bikes, right? I
Yeah.
like to do all this stuff, as you know.
Yeah.
But my thing is this: I work all the fucking time, and my daylight is all taken up, and it's like I want to go out to the tracks, like to go ride my dirt bike and everything. But then you have to deal with fucking trashy ass fucking people, and it's like, dude, like, huh?
There's trashy ass people.
Dude, yeah, like fucking white trash. Like, I'm sorry if our viewers are some of the people here in California, but like, it is what it is. I call it like I fucking see it. If you haven't seen the show yet, then you might want to view a past few episodes to really take a gander at it. But the fact of it is that whenever I go over to, let's say, I go to Lake Elsinore, right? Lake Elsinore Motocross. It's only 3 miles away from me. I've never in my life lived this close to a motocross track in my fucking life. The fact that I go there and I park, and there's so many, people are just talking out their fucking ass. It's like, come on now. Like, why do you have to be so negative? Like, why do you have to be blah, 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 blah?
Judgmental. They were talking crap. They're just looking at
dude
you and
dude
saying,
people in the motocross world, in the motocross scene, are very like, it's
"I'm
like
this shit,"
it's,
and you're not.
yeah, that would be a great way to put it, honestly. And it makes it, and it takes the fun, for me at least, it takes the fun out of it, because then you have all these guys that are there, like, they're not the greatest of influences that you want to be around in the first place. Not that you're going there to do that, but let's say for example, you go to a race day or a track day over at for super bikes, for street bikes.
Yeah.
Let's say for Gixxer 1000s and Yamaha R6s, the 600cc class and 1000cc classes. You have to have money to be able to do that. Therefore, it's like the adrenaline version of golfing. You go there to the track, you're having these guys that literally fork out 20,000 and up for their motorcycles to race.
Yeah.
Most likely they are going to crash. That's literally just burning $20,000. For what? Just for fun? Okay, cool. If you're going to do that for fun, then that's a type of people that you kind of want to be around, because that's disposable income. And let's say if they're going ahead and, I don't know, like trying to make ends meet, having a 9 to 5, doing this, blah, 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 blah. Well, at least they're surrounding themselves with people that are more so quote unquote white collar, that have like that, like, you kind of want to be an influence around, like you kind of want to network and everything. At the motocross track, you don't get that. You get literally kind of, and again, I'm sorry for the audience if you guys are ones that go to Lake Elsinore and go to Fox Raceway, all that shit, like just in the motocross scene in general. If you're this way, then I'm sorry for you. But the fact of it stands is that that's how it is. As an outsider viewing in, because I'm an outsider viewing into this community, it sucks though, because I want to be able to go out and go ride the track over there,
Yeah.
especially because how close I am. But it's like, I don't want to though, because the people that are there, I don't want to surround myself with that. If I'm going to use my time to be away from work, let me fucking enjoy myself, and don't fucking like bring all this fucking noise to me and bullshit.
So in this trackway, like you have to share the road, right? Like they're tracked, right? So
So if you're at a motocross track,
yeah.
you have your parking lot, your pits, and
Okay.
your pits is where you're gonna park your truck, you're gonna unload your bike, you're gonna put your gear on, all that shit. You're gonna set up your camp basically. That's your base camp.
Okay.
The same thing pretty much goes for a road racing track. The same thing pretty much is the same way. You trailer out your bike, or if your truck is low enough, then you can put your bike up in the back of the truck and then scoot it on out and literally set up your base camp. But it's like, point of it all is, just in case like people are lost, which again, if you're new to the show, this happens quite frequently. So but so basically it's like this, like if I'm going to use my time to go ahead and do something extracurricular, then I want to be able to do it to where there's a really good networking scene as well. That it's not going to be just fucking meth heads and drug addicts that are going ahead and being around there. That it's actually fucking good white collar individuals that, like it's like golfing.
I that's what I'm trying to put it together where it's they don't make it fun and people out there like it's supposed to be an like a humbling situation where like, oh come on, let's do it together kind of thing.
Welcoming, right? Or
Welcoming. Well, it's a humbling situation where like they're if I don't know about racetrack and I go for the first time and
yeah,
you kind of like what the fuck are you doing here kind of thing.
yeah.
I'm not gonna feel welcomed.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. That's how I feel. Like I come in with like, okay, yes, I drive a big ass truck, and like I come in with my airbox cut out for grab holes because I used to be in freestyle motocross, and like I used to do tricks and everything like that. But see, like I come up in general nowadays. If you go up to a motocross track and you got your sides cut out and everything, that's either your only bike or that's your preferred way of riding style. And then with that, it's going to be like, well, people are going to basically give you shit because, oh, well, you have the sides of your airbox cut out for grab holes whenever there's no ramp around. It's like, okay, well, I didn't realize that you're paying the fucking bill on this bike. I didn't realize all this shit. So why the fuck are you going to go ahead and tell me what I'm going to do and what I can and cannot
Yeah,
do?
telling you this shit.
Dude, it's politics in general, like of
They
motocross
judge you right
sport.
away from your bike and shit.
Dude,
Like,
yes, it is
you think you're
insane.
so cool with that shit.
Yeah, that's literally how some of these guys think for real. And some of these guys are huge squids on. And what a squid is, just for all of you that don't know what that is, it's a person that wants to come off like they're experienced in whatever this thing is, but they're not. So they come out like basically gooning out, or it's basically like they get all the bells and whistles going, but they don't really know how to do whatever that ability is. So that's basically how that goes.
Well, they can go fuck themselves. That's not cool.
Well, I just want to be able to, like, if I'm gonna do
enjoy
something,
it. It's the
well,
whole point.
exactly. That's
You're
all
supposed
I
to
want
go
to
out
do.
there, meet new people, ride
Yeah,
together, and have fun. Out.
yeah,
It's golf. I wouldn't want to go golfing and the people behind me are being rude or telling me to hurry the fuck up kind of thing. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I
yeah.
paid the exact
It's
same
the
amount
same. It's literally the
to play
same
golf.
type of shit.
I have to wait for the people in front of me. You have to wait for me. All right.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
But there's
They're
also,
literally the same exact thing. I cannot stress that enough.
but I also feel like, I don't know. Maybe you found a few bad apples.
I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
How long
I
ago
don't
did you
know.
go?
Dude, this was like,
Months ago?
dude, I can't even remember whenever I went over there. I think it was a couple months ago. I'm
Was
pretty
that
sure.
traumatizing?
It was okay. So here's the thing though, is that I went over to okay, let me regroup. If I go out, let's say I go out with a couple of my friends that, let's say Kenny Maltby and Rick Estes and some of their friends in general. These are guys that, like, for Rick, he lives over in Apple Valley. Really cool guy, really nice dude overall. Like, I've never had, like, I've known him for, I think, like the greater part of like the last probably 6 years or so, maybe a little bit more than. we started following one another back whenever I lived in Dallas.
Yeah.
So, and we know each other from Instagram, and then we met up in person, and we're like, oh, hey, like this is legit, like cool shit. Before you know it, we became friends. He introduced me to some of his friends. They became my friends, and like it literally just kind of mutually happened.
That's awesome. I love
If I
those.
go, if I go, let's say like the first time I rode in California, or I guess one of the times it was Fox Raceway over in Pala, and I went there with them. I met them all out there,
Yeah.
and I had a great time. Sincerely, I had a really good time because I was with people that like they're kind of they are kind of the quote unquote power players, if you will, around there. Like, you know, I was in the group and all that shit, and it felt really cool because I was in their little clique, if you will, and
Yeah, you feel included.
yeah, definitely. But then I go solo dolo over to Lake Elsinore. Yeah, I go solo dolo over to Lake Elsinore
Mhm.
motocross, and that facility, I have to say, is so nice and it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Really?
But yeah, no, it's so cool. Like there's a skydiving place literally next door to it. No joke.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Hey, tripping. I was like, hey, there's people falling out of the sky next
Yeah,
to your house.
yeah,
What the hell's going on? It's like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
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 people skydive all the time.
yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
no, seriously, and that's literally next door to literally across the street from the motocross park. So basically, it goes to where I go there for my first time, my on my own, no friends there. It's just me, and that's whenever had such a bad experience. I go there another time, and I go with my love. She's like, let's go, and I'm like, all right, cool. We go, and I had a good time then.
Mhm.
I don't, I just, it just didn't feel good. Like it didn't feel like I, it, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I don't know, but I definitely just did not feel very welcomed. Actually, the first time that I went, the first time, it was not by myself. Now that I come to think of it, it was not by myself. It was with my love too, and she was witness to what happened as well.
So you're a liar.
Yeah, I didn't go by myself. I went both times with my love. Yeah.
So what happened? I want to know what the hell you just gave me these
So
little
okay, so sorry,
like
so
something
here's
happened and I didn't like it.
okay,
Fuck them.
okay, 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 okay. So
Give me
here's the
the
thing:
real
is that
facts.
okay?
Give me the real story.
Okay, so I back my
But
truck up.
short, not too long.
Okay, okay. So I go ahead and park my truck in one of the slots,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
van to my driver's side, and like four cars to the right of me. There's a
Mhm.
truck and their whole base camp thing, but there's literally like four car spaces over there. Well, I thought the dirt was a lot looser. So where I was, so I typically like will spin my rear tires so I can drop the rear end of my truck so I can bring my bike out because it's tall. Well, there's a whole bunch of dirt that got picked up in the air, and the guy that's about four car lengths down to the right of us, he comes out fucking bitching and complaining and saying all this stuff whenever the dust didn't even hit him. It didn't go out his way. The dust that got kicked up by my tires all went to the van that was directly to the left of me, which was to my driver's side.
Nobody was there.
So that's the second part. So in that van, there was people there, but they were so cool and chill about everything. There, I was like, hey, look, you guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you guys were even there. I'm sorry for all the dust that I just picked up. I really didn't mean it. I thought it was a lot looser. This is my first time here. And they said, no, don't even worry about it. It's all good, man. Sincerely, it's totally fine. How on the other side, the guy that's four cars down, he comes over to me bitching and complaining, what the fuck are you doing, man? You can't be doing that shit. And he wasn't even affected by anything. He was not, there was no dust that went to his way. He literally was an outside individual that came and put himself in my fucking Kool-Aid. I'm grape and he's fucking lemon, and he tried to make strawberry lemonade. I'm like, fuck no, that's not the way we do this. So that was one of the times. Yeah, that was my first time.
So
Yeah,
that was it. But besides that, you didn't have any problems.
that's correct.
Okay. So it was kind of your fault.
Yeah.
No. But they should have never fucking done that shit. But at the same, like
I mean,
what?
I get it. I get where everybody's coming from, but I don't no, not everyone. I don't understand where the guy for
You would
Carling's
have understood if it was like the van right next to you that you actually.
I was expecting for like if there was people there, which I did not know there was.
Yeah.
If I knew that there was and I did it, then I would have expected for them to come to me and say something to me, which I would have been totally like I completely sorry and apologetic, but I didn't. They were totally chill about it all. They were just like they felt more bad for me because they're like they said literally, I feel bad for you because your truck is so nice and now it's all dirty. And I'm like, I'm not fucking worried about that. They're like, then don't worry about us. We're all good. Like we're out in the dirt. It's a day in the dirt. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's my case. It's like, isn't that what happens? Like, aren't you gonna get dirty? Aren't your truck's gonna get dirty? Isn't your bike gonna get dirty?
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna get dirty?
Yeah. And some of these guys, they just want to make what is not their business. Going back to what we were talking about previously, mind your own fucking business.
They think they own the whole fucking place.
That's the whole thing. That's what I've noticed is that these guys, though,
norms. They're norms there. They're like, man, who the fuck is this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Picking up dirt, getting people's.
Yeah, and I'm just like, in motocross world, I've been around it long enough to know that anywhere that I've ever gone to ride, I usually always burn my rear tires into the ground, not burn them out, but they spin in the ground to where they can dig themselves into the ground to where my rear end drops. Right. And that's a normal thing. But then I go here and it's like this one person wants to go ahead and like say all this bullshit. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, mind your own business. You weren't even
affected. How'd you take it?
Huh?
What'd you do?
What did I do?
Yeah. How'd you take it? What'd you respond?
Oh, I just said sorry. And then he's like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I was like, sorry. I didn't realize that you own the fucking place.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
And that's then, like, because my sorry was sarcastic, but because and then he kept on saying something else. And I was like, why are you still talking? You weren't even affected by it. Why are you still talking? And he's like, you stupid motherfucker. I'm like, go ahead and load your bike up. And literally, Carissa's in the truck, and she's like, what was all that about? And I was like, someone fucking mixing their fucking flavor in mine. I don't know what to tell you. But but like I wish I would love to go ahead and like have hobbies to bring the train back around. I would really love to have hobbies because like it sucks as much as I enjoy working. It sucks not being able to get out and do things that and like refresh my brain.
Yes, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, seriously, like on creations, on
creative, you think about stuff, you analyze your life, yourself, what you need to do, what you need to do.
Yeah, bring out these new ideas, all this shit. Absolutely. It's all a really good thing, and it comes from a really good place. But then like for me, at least, like because I don't have that whole like hobby deal anymore. Like it's literally all work for me, and I just wish that I could have something that I go ahead and do, and I take time away. But even with me having my own business, I'm a fucking workaholic, and it's like,
but it's worth it. You're making the money.
At the end of the day, it's worth it just because like I'm able to, keep shit like what we're doing right now, keep it going on and also build new shit. And it's like, it's just stuff like that I'm able to do. And it's definitely not making me more free for sure. If anything, it's making me have to work more. But at the end of the day, financially speaking,
when you look at your bank account, you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm good with the amount that's in there for sure. I can, if worst case scenario, if we had to buy a new car cash, I can go ahead and do it in a heartbeat. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I also think activities like I haven't worked on forever, and when I do, holy shit, my body feels amazing.
You say working out?
Yeah, stress, like the stress in my head that like I've never felt depressed I mean, God, I feel bad for the people. I'm sorry. If you ever felt depressed or anxiety and all that stuff, man, it is not easy. And you shouldn't be doing it alone. Speak to people, reach out to people, get help because it is not fun. You get into your own head and you feel like fucking shit.
That was me this past weekend. Not even gonna lie.
Really? The fuck,
Not depressed. Anxiety filled. We did one of our podcasts, one of our episodes we did recently was anxiety. And I'm not joking with you guys when I say this. I have had a great amount of anxiety come over me literally the past few weeks. And the only to Adrian's point, being able to work out has been able to greatly help me cope with all of that. Like truly, it really has been able to do that for me at least.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's on point with what he's saying.
Yeah. So that's when so this whole pandemic, we've been teachers in schools and districts have been doing the whole distance learning. We're right here on the screen learning, and kids absolutely hate it. Don't learn, don't want to learn.
Because it's over Zoom.
Yeah, it's online. I mean, I totally understand.
Well, dude, especially if you're dealing with kids that got ADD and ADHD, that's the fucking worst.
You also work with kids that have 5 to 6, 8 to 10 family members in the home. How can you concentrate when you have everybody loud? You have little kids, little brothers and sisters, little nieces and nephews running around trying to push you and shove you. How can you concentrate?
Peeps need to stop overpopulating.
I mean, Mexicans love making kids, man. So that's what it is. We have a high population of Mexicans, Latinos in the school, and it's tough. And they need that environment of just calmness and just time to learn kind of thing. Just focus on that. And they can't focus, you can't learn.
Oh yeah.
And there's also the kids that are not very, auditory learning. It's hard for them. It's more of a visual or a physical thing where they need to holding stuff, writing it down instead of doing typing and stuff like that. It's a whole different, lifestyle to learn. And the first thing that we did in the school districts is open sports. Sports was the first thing before people or students went back to school and learned
really
on campus. They opened up sports.
Wow.
Families were all about it. They're like,
go
to your sport.
So
go run around.
The past game, that baseball game that y'all had, was that the first or second game that y'all had? So
no, that was our seventh game.
Seventh game out of how many total? What? How many games total are y'all having?
Are we gonna play 15?
Yeah. 15. Oh wow, so shit. Yeah.
So that game was so critical because we only had 2 weeks of preseason, of preparation, of conditioning, of arm strength, because you can't just come in and start playing. Like, the mindset is different. Baseball is 85% mental, 15% physical. And when I mean that, it's a mind game. The pitcher's throwing, you have no idea what he's throwing. The batter's trying to guess. You have to hand-eye coordination to understand what you're doing mechanically and all that stuff. And it's a strategy. It's a team effort. Not one person can win the whole game. I mean, a pitcher can pitch his ass off and give up no runs, no hits. But if your team can't score, you can't win.
Right.
So, I mean, you can do it yourself. You can hit. I mean, in high school, it's very possible. Absolutely possible. But
that's funny.
You can't go long like that. And he can't pitch every game. So now that we've worked so hard, the work ethic is just, it's it's been going. Their kids have been doing it individually at home.
How many times are y'all practicing?
Every day.
Damn.
Every day. Well, during the week after school, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like about 3 hours at least.
Damn.
And so,
Okay.
you think it's a lot? It's actually very short.
No. I've been there, done that. Like, obviously, like I back in the day, ice hockey, swimming, all that shit, literally hours, but it literally went by so quick because you enjoyed doing it.
Yeah,
Once again,
so that's one thing that these kids, they love coming back to play. It's just getting out and being social with their friends, and like it is a great for your mental health activity and exercise. It just really does help. And like I said, like when during the, I'm a very social person, just like how your wife was speaking about how we needed interaction, and like I love making people happy. I love making people laugh and enjoying their time and making them feel good about themselves, because
right.
I like complimenting other people. I like to help them any way I can, if that's physical or mental and all that stuff. So
Right.
I I loved working with the kids because they trust me, they respect me, and they want to learn and they want to get better. And so at this stage that we're halfway through the season, everything's been working for them. We've been doing everything correct. Everybody's been hitting. We've played together, and that is the most beautiful thing ever.
So I guess you would say that this has been like a really great experience for you as a coach, which I'm assuming you're part of the coaching it because you're a pitcher.
Oh, absolutely.
You're the pitching coach.
I'm gonna tell you what I am. I'm the pitching coach, so I work with specifically with just pitching.
Okay.
I'm also the energy coach.
The hype. I can see that all day long.
I am a hype man. I will hype you up to the fullest. You want
Oh,
me
I know. You're not telling me anything brand new.
I just love pumping people up. Like even in the gym, it could be in this, but in this sport, I love this sport so much, and it's so contagious.
Let me ask you this, because you can hype people up, and people like or expect that from you in general, and that's something that you kind of make to be, if you will.
Yes.
What hypes you up? You can hype everybody else up. What hypes you up?
I don't think about that sometimes.
I'm asking.
I don't know.
What hypes up Adrian? Who's your hype, but what makes you get hype? Because you're the hype individual for all these people.
Yeah.
So who's the one that hypes Adrian up? Who's the one that what gives, if it's not a who, then what is it that gets you all hyped up and everything in a positive state of mind, if you will?
I mean, besides you and my wife, I don't know.
I mean, you have other friends other than me though, and your wife though.
Yeah. But they don't hype me up.
Oh.
I think I'd hype my own, like myself.
you're like your guy.
And I am one of I do. Absolutely.
Sorry for all of our earphone listeners out there.
And I want to emphasize this, that you should be your own hype man also. You should, because
I am though.
Okay, I'm talking about who else is listening? You're not the only one listening here.
This is true.
So I'm telling you.
I thought you were directing this towards me.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes when I was, a young kid, I always had somebody to follow. My brother, my dad,
right.
My other friends that were more popular, that were more talented, all that stuff. I always had somebody to follow or look to, that I followed them.
But now your brother's no longer here, not like in passing, but because he's down in Mexico now. But like, so he's obviously not that person. He can be in spirit, but
yes, and if I need to talk to him and stuff like that, he's always there. But he's not going to help me do what I need to do.
Right.
I got to do that.
He's fucking
I
fun.
got to be accountable for myself because I used to be so like when you're in high school, you have a coach to, you account for you, tell you, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. This is what needs to be done, blah, 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 blah,
Mm-hmm.
and you follow it.
Right. Of course.
So after that, you have no coaches. You have no, let's say you move out of your parents' house. Who directs you? Who do you follow?
Yeah.
You got to do your own damn stuff. You got to discipline yourself and do what needs to be done. And you got to hype yourself up. I can do this. Remember that girl? I don't know if you saw that the Rose. She has a long last name. I don't know where she's from. A UFC girl. She went viral by. She kept saying to herself, "I'm the best. I'm the best."
So I have something very funny to mention about what you just said. So one of my mentors,
yes,
Peter Pocklington, I know you know who he is.
Yes.
So for those of you that do not know who Peter Pocklington is, he used to own Wayne Gretzky back in the day. 5 Stanley Cups under his belt as the Edmonton Oilers NHL hockey team owner. He's got 5 of those under his belt. That was one of my mentors for years. And one of the things that I learned from him was you become what you think about. And the original quote came from Earl Nightingale. You become what you think about. Think about that for a minute. Let's just take a pause real quick. You become what you think about. Let that sink in. You become what you think about. Let's take a minute real quick.
The mind is all powerful.
Do you know, it took me a minute to really understand you become what you think about. Do you understand what that means? You become what you think about?
What do you think about? If you think about entertainment and do other stuff, you're not doing anything that needs to be done, kind of thing. If you think about where I want to be, what I'm trying to do in my life, kind of like visualize what you want to be, and it'll become.
You are literally on point with that. That is literally the point of that. Because I listened to, you can actually go on YouTube. It's got an old soundbite from way back in the day from Earl Nightingale. And it's basically that his example, I believe, was 2 housewives. Two mothers. I'm sorry. 2 mothers. One wanted to be a mother. The other one wanted to be the greatest mother that there ever could be. So the one that just wanted to be a mother, she did her shit, but the one that really wanted to be a mother, the one that wanted to basically get awards for being the best mother there ever fucking was, she was the one that was up. She got the lunch ready. She got the extracurriculars ready. She got everything ready. She was the best. You would just kill to have a mother like that. And, it's the same thing in sales. If you want to become the best in sales, then if that's all you're living, breathing, eating, and thinking about, you're going to become the best that there is. The same thing in sports, if you want to become the best that athlete that there was, then you're going to fucking do so because you're going to want it way more than the other person.
I have a quote from Derek Jeter, one of the best players of all time. He wasn't the biggest. He wasn't the most talented. He wasn't drafted the highest kind of. I mean, he probably was. I don't think about it, but he always said, it's who you like. You understand? There's somebody always gonna be better than you.
Yeah, of course.
There's always gonna be somebody working harder, but you have to be working harder than them. You have to be doing things that no other people like. Are you gonna risk sitting out one day when somebody else is working their ass off and trying to get better? Yeah, there's always somebody working harder than you. You got
That's the same thing as hard work overcomes talent.
Yeah.
Hard work will beat talent any day because basically, literally, you could be so talented, you go party and everything, and then all cocky and shit. And then you have the other guy, let's say LeBron James or Kobe Bryant, for example, that's literally on the court all the fucking time. That's all he does is work, and literally became the best player in the NBA that they ever fucking spoke of. Just like Alexander Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby for the NHL, Wayne Gretzky. You know, all these guys became literally one of the top contenders in their industry, which is obviously the NHL. And, you know, that's something that you would definitely want to be put towards what it is that you're doing. Because if you're doing something, you know, whatever it is you're doing, you don't have to be making a fuck ton of money. You don't have to be like the most good looking person in the fucking world. You don't even have to win a goddamn popularity contest. As long as you are doing whatever it is that you want to do, and you are doing it with the intent that, okay, if you're going to do it, first off, if you're going to do it, make sure you're not going to fucking waste your time for the love of Jesus, the universe, for the love of DGU. Do not fucking just waste your time with doing something.
It's like right there.
If you are going to do something, do it with a purpose and do it with an intent to not waste your time. Because if you're going to do it to waste your time, then it's going to be one of those things that, like, okay, I just did this. What was the outcome? Not shit. Okay, well, great. Who could I've used this time on? Like my best friends, could I have given them my time? And then maybe we come up with the incubator type of mastermind grouping and maybe create something. Who knows? And that's the question you're going to be asking yourself all the time, because, you know, you don't allow yourself to become whatever it is that you want to become. Think about it, you know, all that shit.
Yeah. And it's also becoming like, let's say you're a bench player, and like, are you okay with that? You understand people are better than you, but what happens when an injury comes with the best player? Or, you know, do you get called up for a reason? Did you prepare? Did you work your ass off just in case that ready for that situation, given that opportunity? You need to be ready for any opportunity. Let's say you're a businessman and your portfolio and all that stuff, or if you're not prepared, that one opportunity you get when you meet somebody in the elevator or something, then just try to give your resume, your repertoire,
your elevator pitch, if you will. Yeah.
Are you ready? Did you prepare? Did you study?
Or at that point, it's like, do you know your shit well enough to be able to do it in 30 seconds?
That's it. So if you're ready to get that one at bat to change people's minds that you're better than that person, it's like, what are you going to do to prepare for that situation? Yeah. You know, like what needs to be worked on,
right?
You know, all that stuff. And it's not just a physical or talent, like it's also strategy. There's guys that are not talented, can't throw hard, but they are smart and they know how to do the job. They know how to throw, how to hit. There's always, you know, mind. If you tell your mind to do something, your body will react. You don't just move your leg. Your mind tells your leg to move. You know,
right?
So visualize what you want to do, and it's simple. I mean, I think it's simple, right?
Right. No, I mean, and that's the thing about it, is that, you know, for someone like myself, I just, like, if I want to go ahead and do something new, I'll go ahead and do it, but it won't be to the point of like, I know what I'm doing. It's that if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to do my damnedest to do my research about it and put myself through it in order to understand it. Like, the same thing with freestyle motocross, for example. Whenever I first got into it, I came in with a love with the absolute adornment of loving motorcycles. 2 wheels and a motor, I'm all good for it. Anything that goes fast, I'm all good for it. I wanted to do something with dirt bikes, and, you know, that next big thing was freestyle motocross. I didn't know how to do it, so I had to get my abilities up. With that said, I did such a thing, and, you know, before you know it, I'm hanging out and riding with some of these big dudes and everything in the industry, and I'm like, all right, cool, like this is legit. But if you, like, for me, like, I go into something that I know nothing about, and I do my damnedest to do the research, the ample amount of research, like even for acting, you know, like I've never done acting before, and I want to go into acting. So what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to go ahead and take up some classes to develop my character flaws or my character strong suits and get these different ones going. And on top of that, I've got literally different characters that I've done voiceovers for already, like my own shit that I've compiled, and like so I can get my actors real for my voiceover going as well. I don't know anything about it. I'm in the show business. I'm SAG-AFTRA, yes, as a stuntman, but as an actor, totally different fucking world. And there's something that on 30 Rock, Tina Fey is talking with Alec Baldwin, and he's like trying to train himself to do this live skit. Basically, it's like an SNL skit, I guess, or the Tracy Jordan show. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm falling. Help me up. I'm one of your actors. I'm just spiraling outwards." And she's literally just talking him up like, "You are a Jack Donaghy. You are the shit. Basically, you can do this. Dummies can act all day long. It's all it is just talking. Just do it." And that right there actually, like, yeah, that amped me up too. Like, I was for real amped. I was like, fuck yeah, like this is legit. Like, one of her things that she said is, any dummy can act. Just go ahead and get the job done. And I'm like, damn, like this actually resonated with me very highly, no pun intended. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
How many times have you seen bad acting in a movie or in a show?
Dude, so many times. But
You're like,
for me,
I can fucking act better than that
yeah,
motherfucker.
but see, like for me, I think about it like this. I'm like, okay, well, kudos to that person because they did whatever they had to do to get where they are right there.
You're
And
watching me and I'm acting. I'm making the money and you ain't. So
yeah, yeah. And that's where I'm just like, man, like, what if?
But
Like
that's
always as a kid.
also, it's another thing that we love to judge and we love to hate.
Dude, people love to hate. And this is something, that's a great, that's a
job, by the way.
What?
Fucking hating.
That, dude, it takes more energy to hate than it does to love.
Very much correct.
That's a fact. That literally it takes
scientifically proven.
For everybody that is a hater that's sipping on the haterade, understand that it's taking more energy out of you to do that hate than it is to love. And literally, there's a dude that I follow. His handle is Get Fucking Loose, GFL, and I think it's Bobby Lee. I think his name is Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, the Asian guy, he's hilarious.
No, not Bobby. No, not that Bobby Lee. This is a white Bobby Lee. He rides motocross. Yeah, and like all tatted up. He's actually like he's got a lot of face tattoos, getting all of it taken off.
Taken off.
I've followed this guy for just as long as I think I think a little bit less time than I followed Rick, and he and I become friends. But this guy Bobby, he has his Instagram handle GFL is Get Fucking Loose, and basically like, you know, he put something out on his feed a few days ago, which was don't shorthand people. Here, I'll pull it up right here right now. GFL. Oh yeah, there we go. So his deal was oh my gosh, he took all of it off.
We should be fucking supporting people and helping each other out.
That was the big thing about it was
we love to hate, and it's like just like, oh my god.
Oh, okay, yeah. It says support those who support you, and it's like that was such a true statement. Whenever I saw that, I was like, wow, like that was really good. And let me see here. Oh yeah, some of y'all don't clap for others, and that's why it'll never be your turn.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and that's the one I saw, and I was like, damn, like that is good. That's some good shit, because that really should have more light to come upon it, because it is one of those things that that there should be more love, but unfortunately there's more hate than there is love. And people, I don't know if it's just because they want to get maybe they want all the attention. They don't want to share the attention, whatever the fuck it may be. There's just, we live in a society, I feel like, that is just so selfish. It's all about you. And it's like, you see our platform that we built, Adrian, like we're here and we're talking about everything, like pretty much everyone. The only two things that we stay away from is politics and religion, as in like presidential shit, like Democrat and Republican shit. We won't talk about that. And religion, we won't really talk about that either. Those would be the two things. We'll talk about racism, we'll talk about everything else, but it's like, we are here to help build people, brands, everything of that nature, and to have positivity to come out to play.
We live on a positive mind, because you can't do much in a negative mind. There's all this hate.
It's very toxic. I'll say that for sure.
It's
very toxic.
It's a cancer, and it's you can rub people off like that,
dude. It's terrible what you can see, which is the outcome of the negativity being derived from individuals. It literally is sickening to me. I wish that there was more people that was like, oh yeah, like I saw this and they support and blah, 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 blah. Like just positive, positive, positive. But instead you get negative, negative, positive, negative, 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 positive, and then negative, positive, positive. And then it's just all negative from there. It's like, come on, you guys, like give, like there's this thing in How to Win Friends and Influence Others, which is a book by Dale Carnegie. For those of you who are just like, this is your first episode of ours that you're watching, that is my favorite book, is How to Win Friends and Influence Others. And in that book, they state that I lost my fucking concentration. I just lost my concentration. I'm only human.
Positive mind, thinking about connection. You are who you surround yourself.
The positive. It's positivity. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But yeah.
One of my favorite books I read was I forgot what it was. Circle of Habits. How to beat your habits, your bad habits. I forget exactly what it's called, but it was mostly for the people. I mean, I learned a lot from that book. It was people that have bad habits and how to get rid of a certain habit you have, like if it's smoking a cigarette or not exercising or having a bad diet.
Right.
How you trick your mind. It's a routine. Whatever your routine is, it becomes like natural. Like it's in your nature to do that routine, and it feels uncomfortable when you're not. So it feels uncomfortable to start working out. It feels uncomfortable to start a new diet. It feels uncomfortable to read something new, learn something different. It's just, we need to get out of our routine. People that do the same routine over and over and over and over and over, I bet you they're either stuck, don't have an open mind to certain things. They're not versatile. They're not, they when their routine is broken up, they're fucked.
Yeah.
They're mentally fucked. The whole day is like, oh, something's bad's gonna happen because my routine's all fucked up. Like that's the wrong attitude, the wrong mentality to have. Like everything's meant for a reason sometimes. And hey, it might be for the good, it might be for the bad. Even if it's a bad, something else could have happened. Or, certain things like that. I just take everything like, hey, it happened to happen. Let's go, move on. Whatever we need to do, what do I need to do? Like, I can't live in the present. I mean, in the past to what happened to me. I can move on from it. And it's the attitude you have towards what you need to be doing, how you react to certain things. Like how you said in that situation with that guy. You could have been like, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. Let's go kind of thing. It's like, for what? What do you win? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. And see, and I remember what I was talking about in regards to how to win friends and influence others. So there's one part in there that is saying, like one of the first steps is ask just random fucking person, maybe a cashier, because you have the intent to be there. There's a reason why you're there in front of that person.
Talking to them.
Ask them, how's your day going? And you'd be surprised of what type of response you get out of that person, which is going to be nothing but a smile on their face.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell you, it's going great. Thank you for asking. And they're going to do it with a smile on their face instead of the hate, if you will.
I hope people read that because I didn't know people need to learn that.
People are what I've learned about people is that we're so consumed in what it is that our daily lives are doing.
Yeah.
Like whether you're in a financial stress, whether you're in a shit relationship, whether you got shitty friends, whether you got a shitty situation, home life, work life, whatever the case may be, people are so deep into their own that they forget how to be a good individual. And I'm not talking about like donating good individual. I'm talking about just being like that type of person that people want to be around you. Sorry, I just bumped my microphone. But people to where people want to be around you, to where people are looking at you to say, like, to give them some positive feedback or just to be like that.
I want to ask you a question. Do you think you're approachable?
No,
I don't think you are.
I think
you give a resting bitch face sometimes, my boy.
Oh, I know. And that's something that so my love and I, we were talking about this topic. Actually, it was funny that you bring it up. It's very funny that you bring it up. No, because like so what you guys hear, what our audience is listening to from myself, right?
Yeah.
This is how I am, even behind closed doors, to where it's just you and myself.
Oh, we're giving it all.
This is me. This is how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you are like, to your point, if you're, let's say you see me, let's say you see me at a gas station.
Yeah.
Maybe I might have sunglasses on. Maybe I won't.
Yeah.
But I'm not the type of person that you'll feel comfortable. I don't feel like, at least, that I'm the type of person that you'll feel comfortable with coming up to and saying, hey, are you so-and-so? I'm the type of person that like you would look at and you'd be like, he must be having a bad day. But my appearance does not match what's going on in my brain. That's the thing. So by doing what you just said, which is, do you feel like you're approachable? That was your question, right?
Correct.
I feel mentally, yes, I am approachable. Physically, I don't feel like I'm approachable because people...
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, go for it.
Your body language is first. You have body language that seems not approachable. Like, I have something going on in my head, and if you fucked it up, I'm going to fuck you up. Your second thing is your facial expression. Your facial expression looks like you're pissed and somebody pissed you off like 2 minutes ago. Or you're having a bad day, how you're saying that you're going through something that nobody wants to even approach you because like, oh, fuck that. Isn't it? I'm a fucking burn something in his ass and fucking fuck me up for no reason. But I think if you just you have a great smile. And if you had that natural smile just throughout their day, it's hard. What is it? Remember your exercise? Remember we talked about, hating instead of loving, like loving instead of hating.
Yeah.
Like smiling instead of frowning.
Right.
It's a good exercise for your face. And it's like, I smile even if I have a fucking horrible day.
Yeah. And see, like what me and Carissa were talking about was, and again, for those of you who this is your first time listening to this, Carissa is my wife. We were talking about this literally the other day, and she was saying the same thing about herself. She says, I have resting bitch face. And I said, really? And she says, yes, because what you see how my face is, that's not the same thing that's going in my brain. I'm all holly jolly gummy gumdrops and everything in my fucking brain. But then like on my face, it's like written bitch face. And I'm like, we just started laughing because she's like, she called me out and she's like, you're the same way. And I'm like, I fucking know. And it was just like, I get it. And I understand that about me. But that's when, you know, she even said this as well the other day too. She's like, you know, for you, Damien, like I'm so gung ho over like making sure that nobody kind of fucks with you in a way, because I know that your intent is so genuine
Yeah, for sure.
and you are a humble guy, but like your intent is genuine.
Yeah.
And for someone to twist that and misunderstand that, she's like, that's whenever I have a fucking problem with that
Yeah, yeah,
person,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I know you, you're
Of
my
course.
husband, and I know you have no ill intent.
Mhm.
And the fact that like you come in and let's say if like, cause you, I've actually seen this before, that I'll try to kind of like talk with somebody in regards to like their life and like have one of those life
Oh,
talks basically, you
oh,
know,
oh, oh, I know
those,
what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah. and and it's like, you know,
It goes nowhere.
with that person maybe,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but with me I have the intent that I'm trying to like, I'm trying
Make
to
them
have them
better,
see
help them, and
exactly, yes, yes,
critique them in a
yes,
way where they can understand, like, hey, this
yes,
is what you're not doing.
yes,
Like,
exactly that,
what is your goal exactly? Nah, bro,
yes,
this ain't gonna do it. Like,
yes,
what the fuck? This is
yes,
like good criticism. I'm
yes,
expecting better from you. If you really want something, I'm here to help.
right,
Your coach. I'm fucking telling you, do this,
right,
this, and this. And then
right,
he's like, oh, nah, I don't
right,
want that. And it's like, then
right,
what the fuck is it? What's your worth?
right, right.
What is your goal?
Yeah. And that's where I'm coming in from. And I'm like, you know, like if I see somebody that I see that they got the potential to do something great,
Uh-huh.
but I see that maybe you just need that little push, you know?
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, I mean,
Everybody does.
you don't know. The big thing in here is that you have no fucking clue what the hell someone else is going through in their
Yeah.
life. Just like what we were talking about with resting bitch face. You have no idea what that person is going through. So yeah, it could be a negative thing,
Yeah.
but because let's say that the person does not have any depth to them, what you see is kind of what you get. um you know, that's the type of person that is like, okay, you've shown your cards, like not to bring like materials for any type of value purpose by any means, but let's say that somebody's overextending themselves like fucking crazy. They've got nice car, they got an all right place, and they're just like are this type of fuckboy status, if you will. That's basically how I'm gonna put it. And it's like I'm the type that I'll try to talk with that person and just try to get like some facts from them, you know, fact finding. Then before you know it, you know, go in and after I understand the situation, that I understand that they're not a they don't mean to be that way, but they are being that way. And then I'm like, well, let's reassess your situation. And I'm doing it involuntary and I'm basically making conversation, but they maybe not see the point of that intent of maybe motivating or something. I don't know. I'm just a motivating individual. I like to do shit. I like to do big shit.
Uh,
And I don't
you
know.
you are very much, and I totally agree with you. But I'm gonna tell you something.
What?
You come off like you know it. I mean, and you do.
What?
You really do
What?
know how to do things, how to what's the word I'm looking for? Just set your mind to something.
Okay.
You can tweak your brain to doing something that you might not be okay with, or that discipline you have of I need to do this. This is what needs to be done. I need to plan it. I need to do it. Boom, 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 step by step.
Gotcha.
And when you tell somebody else that, like, they're like, whoa.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, like, why the fuck do I need to hear this from you?
Yeah.
And so my thing is like, it doesn't sound like you're trying to help them. It sounds like you're trying to tell them
Yeah.
how.
Yeah. And I think that's perception more so than anything else.
Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you, you're saying the right things. You're just saying it in the wrong terms, or the wrong tone, or the wrong timing.
Or or is it just perception? how that person is taking whatever it is that I'm saying.
That is true. And then also knowing you also need to know who you are. It's just like same as coach.
Okay.
I have all the right skills and knowledge of pitching.
Right.
And I can tell the kids to
but
listen.
It's okay. So let me ask you this. I'm gonna try to put something into perspective, and it's basically going to come down to a yes or no. So for you, in this way, if you just went up to a kid for pinching, I'm going to take that example because you just brought that one up. So that's the easiest one for me. You go up to a kid and you tell them, hey, look, I see that you're trying to pitch. Go ahead and try it this way. Do this little thing. They, on the other hand, have no idea who the fuck you are, your background, your experience, and they don't know that you're a badass pitcher. But they see that there's this guy trying to tell me something, and who the fuck is he to tell me all this? Is that a yes or no of what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so.
Okay.
And so the same thing I do in coaching in high school players is I prove to them, I show them that what I'm talking about is correct, and I'm trying to help them better themselves and understand themselves, because there's a certain thing that you learned about coaching while coaching is that I can't coach them how to do what I do. I need to coach them how to adjust to themselves and get better what they're doing.
So in this way, it's almost like sales, to where like with cold calling and just calling people in general,
yeah,
you can read from a script, but you have to make that script your own style.
Very much so.
There you go.
The mechanics is all different,
yeah.
But the whole point is to throw strikes.
Right.
The whole point is to less injury, like of throwing the ball and using your legs and your body, understanding what's coming through, understanding the statistically,
all that driving force is kind of coming from, if you will.
Yep. So the whole point is to throw the damn ball for a strike while your arm is not hurting in a consistent way for a long time. So later on, when you're my age, you don't need surgery. You don't need to be quick.
Yeah. So you're basically having longevity for whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say if it's baseball, you have longevity for baseball.
Yes. And
because
also
you're playing smarter, not harder. Maybe you are playing hard, but you are playing smarter.
Yeah. You practice hard and you play smart.
My name is Adrian. Learn from my mistakes.
Motherfuckers. I'm getting hungry, man.
You and me both.
I love this talk. That was a great talk, man. I loved it.
Well, I sincerely hope that our viewers, to everyone that is kind of regularly watching our episodes now, because we are trying to come out with an episode either weekly or even bi-weekly, and at worst case scenario, monthly of an episode. So I personally hope that all of our viewers and listeners, whether you're coming from YouTube, whether you're coming from Spotify, whether you're coming from IHEART Radio, whether you're coming from Apple Podcasts, whatever the case may be, I do speak for Adrian on this one. I do hope that all of you are really enjoying what we are kind of throwing out there, because this is, as you can see, we're two dudes that are just giving a great perspective, our own insights of perspective of what we've already done, and just giving our own mix. So I mean, that's basically where that is overall.
Yeah, and if we're not hitting any spots that you like, that you're not trying to get better at, like if you understand everything and it's like, oh, this is nothing new to me, then let us know. Let us know what we need to talk about. There's a lot of other things that we know about.
Like for example, there's a fucking I just saw that there's a spotted lobster that was saved from a red lobster from getting cooked, and one of the employees, this is not a joke by the way, that literally saved this rare breed of lobster, spotted lobster, from getting boiled alive. I'm just saying, it's a topic of discussion.
Red Lobster still open?
Red Lobster is still open. There was I know we're trying to close the episode out, but Basically, like this is just one of the things that the employees saved a rare spotted lobster before it ended up on someone's plate.
Of course.
Literally speaking. So that's like, if you guys want to hear something more of that, great.
We'll talk about what's going on, trending, and what's going on.
Right.
We can emphasize and then try to fucking go off from that and what we think about that stuff.
Exactly.
You go good rant. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. But see, like that's the thing, is that for everyone viewing, and whether you're viewing with your eyes or listening with your ears, whatever the case may be, if there's something that you want to hear us talk about a little bit of, then go ahead and talk about, or say it in the comments, because we will read the comments. Also, our mailing address is going to be in the description below, so so we do have that as well.
Love me some fan mail.
Yeah, and we are working on merchandise. I swear on everything, we are. We're currently working with suppliers and everything. And other than that, if you're watching on YouTube, go on Spotify, download it. It's all free. Apple Podcasts, free. Everything is free. So if you want to, yes, I mean, everything sounds better. We've upgraded the microphones. So, and especially on Adrian's side as well, he's spoken into the mic at this time, which, so I'm really stoked that, all of the equipment is getting better. Topics are getting more in depth, especially now because, the audio is getting better too. So other than that, you guys, please subscribe, share,
tell your friends,
comment, do it all, support us. We want to hear from you guys. Again, just like Adrian said, if there's something that you guys want us to talk about, then let us know. We are not mind readers. We want to make sure that we give you guys great content, because we want you guys to keep coming back. We want you guys to be talking to your friends about DGU podcast. We want you guys to be saying, like, these two guys, they came up with some crazy ass shit, and like they actually helped me out a bit. Like I would love for someone to say DGU podcast helped me out and getting through my day, motivating me, something like that. Like that would be fucking great. And I think I'm hitting for all of those of you that are just listening in your ears. Adrian's literally like hitting his head, like I think, and almost a tear coming out of his face or so.
We made a difference. This is what it's all about, guys. We love you.
But again, you guys, please like, subscribe, share, comment. We want to hear from you guys, and we really genuinely mean that.
And if you don't like us, tell us about it. What do we need to
tell us what you don't like about us. If you don't like us, do a thumbs down on the video. If you're on YouTube, do a thumbs down or so. Interact. We want the interaction.
Yeah, we love haters. You know what I'm saying?
It takes you a little bit more energy to do that, but it's okay at the end of the day. But once again, you guys, and I'm going to stress this, subscribe. We want to know that you enjoy the content because it motivates us to keep bringing you guys the content. Like it because we spent all of our time doing this and money to do this. And share it with your friends, because who knows who is going to need this type of dialogue with their own lives? Who's going to need the motivation? You never know. Like,
if you need a hype man, I got you, homeboy.
I'm pretty sure people's speakers in their cars blew the fuck out just now.
Oh, bro, dude, I'm telling you, if you need somebody at your wedding to hype the whole place up, if you need somebody to hype you up at your game, if you need somebody to go, man, I got you, fam. I'll do it for free.
That's so kind of you. Well, with that said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and close this one out. This is DGU podcast episode what the fuck ever.
Yes. My favorite episode.
This is Damien.
Your boy Adrian.
And we are out of here today.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.